going on, everyone? Welcome to the video. Today I would love to bring you along for a day in the life of a full-time creator. So let's get into it. It's 6:40 a.m. and we are on our way to the gym. So just got my daughter and my wife up so that they can get ready for school. Head to the gym, gonna get a pump in real quick. And then there's a bunch of stuff going on today that I'm gonna take you along with me for, that I think I can, that you'll get some value out of. Your health is so important, right? And a lot of times we make excuses. Oh, I don't have time to do this. I can't do that. I can't eat healthy, whatever it is. And if you are a creator, right, and you don't think that being healthy is going to level you up in every aspect, in business and creativity and all that, I challenge you to give yourself that chance to try it out. You need to go to the gym, you need to move your body in order to be the best version of yourself. That's just the way it is. So, but yeah, in the past year, ever since I started putting my health as a priority, right, even, I know this seems selfish, but sometimes it has to come before the family, it has to come before the job, it has to come before the business. If you don't put that health first, nothing else is possible. So, let's get a workout in and we'll get the day going.
Whoa. Tired of living broke, so before I sleep I pray. Then I woke up to my money in the bank. Then I woke up to a chick that ain't complain. Real big goals and my homies want the same. Gangsters moving silence. We been out shutting up the doubters. Fly guys out of public housing. They slow to betting at 1,000. All them blessings I've been counting.
Wow. This day. Oh my God, look at this day. Whew. All right, workout complete. Now, I would usually head to the sauna for a little bit, but don't have time for that today because we got to get right to a production. But actually, before I do that, another extremely important part of the business is networking and connecting with other people within your, prospective field. So I'm going to meet with someone. I'm going to go meet with Kevin. We connected on Instagram, but never met in real life yet. He is another creator, another entrepreneur. That's next on the list. One thing that I struggle with YouTube, it's been like 2 months since I posted a video, but one thing that I struggle with, internally is that what I'm doing isn't interesting to other people. And the funny thing about that is that I always tell my clients that everything that you do in your daily life is just normal to you. So it doesn't seem that it's interesting, or that anyone would watch it, or that anyone would even give a shit about what you're doing. But the reality is that most people, who are like high performing individuals or high net worth individuals, they're living lives that people don't see very often. And the fact that they just, are thinking that it's just normal to them. I guess my thought with this is that if you're out there and you're, wanting to create content consistently, and you're wanting to film videos and post them and share about what you're doing with your life in hopes that it will resonate with other people, just document what you're doing, right? What you are doing is normal to you, but it is abnormal to everyone else. There's not a lot of people whose lives are exactly the same. So that's one thing that I struggle with. So today, I'm putting that aside and I'm saying, hey, I'm filming a video today about my life and what I'm doing, and this is what I'm doing throughout the day. And the bottom line is that there's somebody out there, and this might be you watching this video. If you're out there and you're like, man, this is what I want my life to be like. I want to design my life in a way that I'm extremely intentional with the time that I'm spending and the projects that I'm working on, and how I get to invest more time in my health and my family and all that. So if that's you and you're out there and you're watching this, I believe in you, and you can do this too. So this is not a far-fetched thing. If you're stuck in a job or a career path or something, and you're trying to change or start your own business or whatever it might be, you can do it. And you just need to share the journey while you're doing it. And you also need to talk about it, get advice from other people, bounce ideas off of other people, because that's how, at the end of the day, that's how I got to where I am right now. And I'm not in exactly where I want to be, but I'm getting closer every day. And the only way that I got there was from asking for help from other people, for other people to share their experiences, those who came before me. Even today, I'm quoting out jobs and I'm sending them to other people, being like, hey, like, what do you think about this? What do you think about this? Like, I keep the mindset of, I don't have the answers, and I always remain coachable. So share your journey, remain coachable, be open-minded. If you're in a place where you want to make a change, I believe in you. You can do it. Get out there and get after it. So got home, got showered up, got cleaned up, just left on my way to meet Kevin for coffee before we start our production for the day. And real quick, I just want to talk about the importance of working on the business instead of in the business. So I've been operating my business full time for almost a year now. So I'm new into this. I was building it, 2 years prior while I was working full time for another company. But this is my first year full time in the business. And, about a few weeks ago, I had to really dissect everything that I was doing, right? And work backwards on numbers and sales and hours being worked. And through a couple of friends of mine who were helping me, coach me through this, I realized that things just weren't profitable. They weren't sustainable, right? So the first thing I needed to do is, look at all my expenses and, figure out how much I was making hourly, and then try to basically get that number up. Because with the math and the way that it was all laid out, I basically, in the business, working so many hours in the business, I could work at Target and make the same amount of money, to be honest. So I really had to figure out a way to fix that, and I did, and it's taken some time, but it's important to every couple months, if you're a business owner, to kind of look at your books, look at the numbers, look at the data, and make sure that you're profitable. So one of my friends was like, you need to dedicate at least 2 days a week to working on the business and not in the business, right? So what does that look like? That looks like outreach. That looks like meetings like we're going to now. That looks like following up with old clients who have fallen off, taking current clients out for lunch or networking to speak with them to see if there's anything that you could do to help them, outside of their immediate network, whatever it is. And I've been doing that for the past 2 weeks, and I've seen some good results. We've gotten some old clients back. We've increased sales. All right, so we're almost to Starbucks to meet with Kevin. So let's go do some networking.
God's work, man, this is God's work. Every single plan, it been God's work. Don't hate what I am, this is God's work. Take it up with the man, boy, it's God's work. God's work, man, this is God's work. Every single plan, it been God's work.
All right, so we just finished up our networking. Now, packing up for a job, unload. We got producer Paul here. We got producer Paul on set. You got nothing to worry about. That's right, baby.
But ain't got no heart to stay in the game. They Eddie Curry. I just got a check. Already got gold on my neck. So I'ma take that dough and invest in my kids. To me, that's a bigger flex. Yes, tired of living broke, so before I sleep, I pray. Then I woke up to my money in the bank. Then I woke up to a chick that ain't complain. Real big goals, and my homies want the same. Gangsters moving silence. We been out shutting up the doubters. Fly guys out of public housing. They slow to betting at 1,000. All them blessings I've been counting. God's work, man, this is God's work. Every single plan, it been God's work. Don't hate what I am, this is God's work. Take it up with the man, boy, it's God's work. God's work, man, this is God's work. Every single plan, it been God's work.
Hope's all good.
I figured it out. This is good. This is good. JD, I'm gonna get you in the middle. All right. Yeah. All right. Yeah, that's good. Angle a little bit Do something different. 2, 1. Good. Yeah, teeth. Give me the teeth. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Good.
Good.
Wow, Miranda. Alrighty, 3, 2, 1. Alright, ready? One more. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Everybody teeth. Everybody teeth.
Sorry, Brandon.
Suck it in. Suck
I just
it
like
in.
yelled in your ear.
No, it's okay.
Wow.
Good.
Jason's paralyzed.
It's going in the
Paralyzed
Boynton
with
Daily,
fear.
the Boynton Daily Digest.
Like that's like you have to be that way in sales.
Yeah, of
Because you're
course.
getting punched in the face 99% of the time.
Yeah, if
A lot of people can't handle it.
if I didn't like hearing no, I definitely wouldn't be in this business.
I'm taking no really well.
But I'm pretty good at math as well. Yeah, I'm pretty good.
All right, so we just wrapped that production up. That was a client who bought a flex package of hours, which is kind of a new system that I'm rolling out. It basically allows people to buy a bank of hours, use them flexibly for any different project that they have going on. Podcasting, video production, YouTube video creation, social posting, photography, headshots, branding images, whatever it is. It allows them to do that, which is really cool. So we just basically they had 5 people here, and we did 2 sessions with 3 people in with a podcast style setting, and that was like 20 to 30 minutes each. So we're gonna deliver about 20 reels from that, and then we did branding, headshots, group photos for the website. So really, with this, like, I mean, that was 3 hours. Just think about that, 3 hours. They're gonna get 20 social clips, and their website is gonna get overhauled with fresh images and headshots. It's gonna make them look. So that's gonna wrap up the production, and now it's 1 o'clock. We got the rest of the day to ourselves, so that's the beauty of this. Gonna go home, back up some footage, get everything organized, and we'll see you in the office. All right, so just got home, got unpacked, got my computer set up. Already started backing up the footage. This is always the first thing I do whenever I get home from a shoot, as much as I want to just, well, actually the first thing I did was take my pants off and put shorts on because I fucking hate wearing pants. So got home, changed, unpacked everything, got everything organized, and now I will basically go into this client's folder on my Synology NAS system and get everything backed up. So I just backed up the FX3. Then I'll plug in, I got the audio memory card right here from the Rodecaster. We'll plug that in, get that backed up. And then we got the A7 IV. And then we were shooting on the A7 III, or the A7S III as well. I'll get all that backed up. You know, while I'm doing that, backing all the files up, I'm gonna have a few minutes, so I'll respond to client messages, emails, little tasks that are, you know, clerical admin tasks that are coming up as the day was going on, because I wasn't able to answer the phone obviously while we were on production. And yeah, this is what I'm going to be doing for probably the next hour or so. So, and I got a cold one. Always need a cold one.
Don't hate what I am, this is God's work. Take it up with the man, boy, it's God's work.
Was feeling a little bit tired of sitting at the desk, and that's a big reason as to why we do what we do and why we love what we do and we're passionate about it. But just feeling a little stale, feeling like I needed to get outside. So hop in the truck. I'm gonna go up to Cold Plunge, Florida, hit the sauna and the cold plunge, do a little bit of healing, and I'll bring you guys in and you can check the place out. So just got to the Cold Plunge studio. They got an awesome space out here for personal training. Then we got the tubs here. If you need some personal training, you gotta hit my guy up.
Let's go, guys.
Look at them guns, bro. So I'm gonna do a little plunge here, and then I'm gonna sit in here for as long as I can make it. Let's get after it. All right, let's see. Hopefully I can last for a couple minutes. Timer's on. Gotta do hard things. Gotta do hard things. 5 minutes. Yeah. All right, 5 minutes in the plunge done. Now we're in the sauna. Whew. It's about 2:20 in here. Phone's not gonna last too long. It'll last a couple minutes in here, but contrast therapy is incredible if you have not tried it. I know everyone's raving about it online and all this stuff, but if you haven't tried it, just give it a shot. Try it out. You'd be very, very surprised with the results you'll get. In the beginning of the video, I mentioned, working on the business, not in the business. As I'm sitting here, I was just thinking about a couple clients and they popped in my head. So what I did was I just went into my text messages, sent them a quick voice note, asked them how they were doing, just checking in. Some past clients and some current clients. And it's a great practice to get into because sometimes people it's not that they don't want to use you for your services. Sometimes people just get busy and they just forget that you even exist. So doing little touch points like that, little contacts, just to let them know hey, I'm here for you. If you need help, if you need support, let me know. It's been working well for me. So hopefully you can integrate that into some things that you're doing. Oh, I feel great after that. After a little cold plunge and a little sauna, all my brain fog, soreness, low energy, fatigue feelings are gone. And I'm on my way to pick up my daughter from school. Now work is done for the day pretty much. Well, maybe. You never know what could happen. But I'll go pick up my daughter from school. And another thing I like about the contrast therapy with the cold and the hot is it really just kind of depletes your body of all those feelings of stress and anxiety. And I just feel much more calm, feel very level right now. And if you have kids, you know this. If you have kids, you need that relaxation before a hectic night of trying to get them in the bath and dinner and get them to bed and all that stuff. So all my parents out there, if you're not doing the contrast therapy, you got to try it out. All right, just picked up the princess. How was your day, Layla?
Good.
So we're on our way home now. We're gonna relax, maybe get some dinner, watch some TV, and then we gotta get Daxton. You don't want to get Daxton, right?
No, I do not, because I don't like him.
You don't like your brother?
No.
You love your brother.
No, I do not.
Okay, we got Daxton. My handsome boy. All right, let's get you buckled up. Let's go home and get a snack.
I want a cookie.
You want a cookie? Mm-hmm. Okay, let's go get cookies.